Good morning everyone, and welcome to another Guild Wars 2 launch day, where I'm a little tired, but I am here to play through the new Guild Wars 2 update, Godspawn, which on that note, I should check if the patch notes are out, because patch notes typically come out like 10 minutes beforehand, but they are not out yet, so I'll just refresh like every minute. But I'm excited for this update, especially because it's going to be an interesting one where we are not getting a new open world map, but I have a sneaking suspicion we are going to get some new map art, because we are getting a new raid and we are getting a new convergence that is located in that raid, which is fun. So we have like a piece of 10 player like difficult content, and then a piece of 50 player more difficult than your average event, but like more accessible to the average person piece of content, which I'm excited to see, because I really enjoy the convergence from Soto for the most part. I really like the idea of just like a massive meta event that's like very structured, and it's kind of interesting to see how it's like instanced, where there's something with like Mount Balrior, which is the place that we're going to, which, speaking of which, I think it was in my top 10 Janthir Century video. We saw this path to Balrior, however you pronounce it, and then we have this map entrance right here, and I'm like, this is going to lead to a new map, and I thought it was going to be like, this place is called Gavil, right? Somewhere. Old Gavril, not Gavil. So I thought it was going to be like an ancient human town controlled by the White Mantle story going on with Balrior, but it's actually a mountain, which is fun to see. But I'm excited to see what the map specifically looks like, and I'm excited to play through the new Convergence. And then of course with that, we also have 3 new story episodes, which I'm excited to play through. Unfortunately, it's the female Char voice actress, I believe, and then also the Zavari female voice actress, which I hope Jennifer Hale's okay, because she's my favorite voice actress. But unfortunately, there's not going to be voice acting on this specific character, and I was trying to decide if I want to like play another character, but I've played like launch day on this character every single launch day since like part way into like Living World Season 2 in like 2014 or whatever, and I've experienced the story for the first time, other than the first 4 chapters of the personal story, on this character, where I had like a human engineer that unfortunately I deleted, but was like my first character that I played the first parts of the personal story on. But other than that, I played every single story for the first time on this character, so I feel like I'm loyal to this character. This is like my main character. I'm committed, so I'm going to play through it, and I guess we'll just read all the dialogue. Game update notes. Nothing yet. We have about 7 minutes until the patch drops, but I have the studio update that I can post in chat if anybody wants to read the timeline for Guild Wars 2 updates. If you scroll all the way down, you can see Godspawn launch is happening now. We have an upcoming Yvonne Nashblade's birthday celebration, which is interesting. But update 1, story continues, no new map. But we have a raid wing and a convergence, new homestead decorations, which I need to do more homesteading stuff, because I really want to like look at like every single decoration and then make a video about it. So we also have 6 Janthir Wilds exclusive relics, which is going to be interesting. Then mastery updates, so we're probably going to be like mastery level 602 or something after this patch, or maybe we'll be like 608 if they add on to one of the pre-existing mastery lines. But then the legendary spear, of course, which is cool, and it has like 6 variants, which I might work on a little bit. We have 1 new weapon set, Wizard's Vault, seasonal refresh, and more, where I just held on to my Astro claim from like the last week and a half of playing, so I'm at the cap for Astro claim. I completed everything in the special category except this one. I just never got around to doing it, but I'm ready to go for the new season, which in the previous season I bought every special thing, and then I just bought a bunch of other stuff, and I bought some like these bags of gold that costs more than the other bags of gold because you can get them infinitely. But I'm ready to go, and I'm excited to see what's in the new patch. As far as my inventory goes, it's an absolute disaster, and it has been for like 3 years now. At least my other characters, like for the most part, are good. My Let's Play characters on my other account are just atrocious. Their inventories are horrible. and I definitely need to work on those. But I think I need to spend like some money on my Let's Play account and buy like some bag slots or something. It's time for my once a minute refresh. It's here, November 19th, 2024. Godspawn updates. So here are the patch notes if you want to read the patch notes. Godspawn, Greer and Decima narrowly escaped defeat at the commander's hands when Ura, the Titan Imperatrix, finally revealed herself as a threat. Now that Ura's steam wall has dissipated... Oh, I see. So that steam wall was Ura's. The commander and their allies must climb to the top of Mount Balrior to chase down and challenge the Titans, uncovering more about their origins and hopefully putting a stop to their noxious trajectory and blight over the lowlands once and for all. The first Guild Reach Janthir Wilds story update is now available. A new Mount Balrior raid with bosses and unique rewards is now available. A new Convergence is now available. Travel from Harvest Inn to a squad-based instance on Mount Balrior. A new legendary spear, which I saw the post about the name pronunciation, so I should hold off on trying to pronounce this name. I think it's like Colbjorn. Colbjorn gear is available for crafting after completion of the Balrior Peak story chapter. Players can speak to a new NPC in Lowland Shores Mall Boneyards to start their legendary journey. A new mastery tier, Adept Handiwork Crafting. Also, they are adding onto the Homesteading Mastery track. New homestead decorations can be learned and crafted. 6 new relics have been added. Wood armor can be purchased in Lowland Shores. Updates have been made to Soto map rewards. Updates have been made to Soto Convergence challenge mode rewards. New utility stations are available for crafting. Quality of life improvements have been made to Road vs. Road. Moon Camp Covert and Lowland Shore now has a charging station. Increase the renowned hard progress from kill successful events, and the Janthir Century Warclaw run available for the Old Huntman side Renowned Heart and Janthir Century. That's nice for people who struggled with completing that task. Fixed an issue that allowed champion Oni and defeat the Oni events to be constantly interrupted and unable to attack. Fixed an issue that could cause players to get stuck during the stop the enraged Jotun from crushing the Bear Shrine event. Fixed an issue that allowed players to complete certain hero challenges that they had already completed. Fixed an issue that prevented enemies in the Escort the Clean 5000 Golden Wild absorbs Clouds of Chaos Magic award or event from awarding experience points or loot. Fixed an issue that prevented players from gaining gliding skill during the Unchained Wyvern event in Siren's Landing. Fixed an issue that could cause parts of the Wide Mantle Control Norn's Homestead meta event in Lake Dork to stall. We have general. Players can now use handiwork workbenches and other players' homesteads. Crafting results will be added to the crafters' decoration storage. I see. So they did an emergency turn off for crafting in other players' homesteads because it went to the homestead owners' storage instead of the crafters, and now they just fixed that. The Jadeite Fossilized Hippocampus consumable items name has been corrected to the Jadeite Fossilized Philopteryx. The icon for the Lowland Expertise effect obtained from renowned heart vendors in the Janthir region has been updated. Fixed lighting issues in the eyes of some player character face options. Dungeon item collections no longer reference legacy currencies and now refer to tales of dungeon delving in their description text. Greater Z no longer offers items for sale before his renowned heart is complete. The Dungeon Historian and Alliance Arch now lists dungeon information in the correct order. Fixed an issue in the Battle for Alliance Arch instance that caused markers to guide players to an empty reward location when the objective to defeat the Assault Knights failed. Fixed an issue that could prevent players from using the Become the Wolf special action during the Wildfire story chapter if they activated it while under the effects of other transformations such as Death Shroud. Fixed an issue that caused an eligibility icon for the Ceremony Survivor achievement to be displayed during the Ceremony and Acrimony story chapter after the achievement was already complete. I feel like that's a common bug with lots of achievements. Lion's Arch fixed an issue that caused reward chests for the Trolls Revenge jumping puzzle in LA and the Trolls Inn jumping puzzle in Memory of Old LA to share completion credit, allowing only one to be looted per day. Fixed an issue in the Connecting the Pieces story chapter that caused quest markers for Timmy's golden parts to persist after players had collected them. The Mega Destroyer Robots had its nameplate display updated to reflect its legendary status. The change is cosmetic only and does not affect its strength. Wizards Vault has been updated for the new season. Last season's unique rewards are now available in the Legacy Rewards tabs. New special objectives for the season have been added, and more will become available. The daily objectives to defeat 10 enemies while under a nourishment effect and defeat 10 enemies while under an enhancement effect have been updated to award progress for kill assists and returned to the objectives roster. Fixed an issue that prevented some Crystal Oasis bounties from awarding progress that complete 5 bounty missions in Crystal Oasis or group events objectives. Ascended Armor and Weapon Chests available from the Wizards Vault have been renamed to the Wizards Ascended Armor Chest and Wizards Ascended Weapon Chest. They offer the same stats. The Legendary Starter Kit has been updated. In place of the starter kits, the Wizards Vault shop now offers the Legendary Weapon Starter Key beginning with the Season 6th set. This key allows the player to travel to the Mist Vault, a special reliquary of the Mist or the Wizards Vault, and redeem the key for their choice of 4 legendary starter kits. The Mist Vault also offers a basic explanation of the legendary weapon creation process and previews of the legendary weapons that can be claimed. Legendary starter kits now offer the player a choice between the Gift of Might or Gift of Magic. Okay, that last change is very nice because a lot of people have got it like 5 Gifts of Might or whatever, but this new Mist Vault, it's like a new area that we can travel to. That's kind of interesting. I feel like it makes like the UI more complicated, but maybe makes it better for like newer players who don't know anything about legendaries to kind of like learn more about legendaries. Kind of excited to see that. New rewards await you in this release. From the story, Woodland Coden Boots. From the raid, Sea Glass Wave Weapon Set, Mini Rotstrider, Mini Sentient Conduit, and Mini Vent Shot. Greer's Blighted Touchback Piece and Glider Combo. Ooh, Glider Combo from the raid. That's cool. Decima's Gloves, including 2 variant skins. Convergence rewards, Blood Moon Weapon Set. The update is out, so I'm going to turn that off. I should really make a intermission screen. So I'll just update and let's continue. 4 mini Warclaw Cub variants, 2 mini Hot Springs Bearkin variants, Endless Mystery Bearkin Combat Tonic, Event Reward, Mini Bog Queen. I guess that's from the Bog Queen event. And then we have some general rewards where you can get decoration stuff. And we can make 6 new utility stations for old utility items. Oh yeah, a new mini Bog Queen is a possible reward from the Defeat the Bog Queen event. And then Janthir Sentry. Added Janthir Sentry Renown tokens from the Of Mists and Monsters meta event. A new Pale Branch Spear now drops as a tradable weapon. From Soda, increase the experience gain of multiple events. They updated the challenge mode for Nios. They had some minor changes to multiple strikes and raids, which is interesting. Personal story fixed an issue that could cause players to get stuck in the Secrets in the Earth chapter of the Safari personal story if Rian Hawk was downed by enemies. It's nice to see a personal story update there. We have 6 new relics, a few item changes. Road versus Road. Multiple updates because I keep trying to do some more Road versus Road updates with every patch as we work towards alliances again. And then a few profession skill updates, and I think there was a reply. Mount Balrior, the random exotic gear rewarded upon defeating a boss has been moved from the event's clickable pop-up UI chest into the Gru's Coffer, Decima's Coffer, and Ura's Coffer rewards. So I guess those are the 3 bosses. Some people thought maybe the Bog Queen would be a boss in the raid, or a new boss like one in the White Mantle. Added a weekly raids Janthir Wilds achievement to the Mount Balrior category to allow players to track which encounters have been cleared in the new raid. The rewards from this achievement are in addition to the weekly raid completion rewards, and then a couple more Road versus Road changes. So 50% of the way there for my Guild Wars 2 update. I've been trying to use more social medias more often, so I posted my stream because that's what like people who stream are supposed to do. This is actually a pretty sizable update. It was like 32,000 new files, almost a gigabyte. We're at 824 megabytes. We'll see what the ultimate size is. Probably only a few more megabytes. But I think a lot of the Soda updates were smaller, and each of them brought like new open world content into the game. Which someone pointed out, this is the first time in like 3.5 years we haven't gotten open world content with the release of a Guild Wars 2 update. Last time being Icebrood Saga with the Champions release, because that was entirely instance content. Where this is also entirely instance content with story releases and then the Convergence and the raid. But I think people would be more excited about the Convergence and the raids than they would be about Dragon Response missions. I'm definitely excited to play through the Convergence. I might do some raid content, but not entirely sure. I have like not been really interested in raiding in Guild Wars 2 recently. Okay, almost done. 834 megabytes. 835 megabytes. Oh, it just shot up. 905 megabytes. Okay. Okay, let's load in. I'm gonna have to hide my Discord, even though it doesn't really matter too much because I can change it if needed. I still have not gotten that one point of interest in Inner Niles from the story, that you have to get the POI from the story. But alas, here we are. Okay. Unmute. Urson Ornamental Weapon Collector. So I just got 3 achievement points for logging in. That's so nice. I also have the Full Moon Weapon Collector. That's very nice. I remember these weapon collections did not have achievements, so it's nice to see it. And then Serpent's Wrath, I've gotten 3. I guess I'll go for the rest because it's 5 AP. From Scholar Glenna, Threats Melded from Torment. Athos Jenkins, I've been keeping up with your efforts as you battled the Titans in Janthir. It's not every day that terrors from the realm of torment crawl back into Tyria. I'm going to meet you on Mount Balrior. Don't think for one moment that I was going to allow you to challenge these beasts without my guidance or witness. This is a critical research opportunity, and one that we would regret not seizing. Don't kill them before I can get a closer look. It's nice to see Glenna returning once again. Where we have a Convergence story mission here, and then Moment of Truth. Yes, this makes me so happy. I love so much space. Is this the entire map? Wait, that's like so big. I thought it was gonna be like a small little thing, but it's like the entire western half of the island. That's so cool. Okay, I'm so pumped right now. I'm so happy when there's like map art for these updates. Okay, here we have the Convergence, which is a bonfire. Let's come into reserved for Stoic Otter. That's funny. So I guess he comes and sits there when it's like public. Okay, let's come into Janthir Wilds, Rift Hunting and Convergences. Should I make a squad? Let's just make a squad. If you're watching, you can join my squad for Convergences. I'm about to pop into the LFG. Let's create this, and let's go inside. I do have an unstable Rift Convergence that I can use. And we can join into Mount Balrior. Frozen Soil. An ancient ritual disrupts the flow of resurrection magic. When you are defeated, you become a roaming wisp and cannot be revived using normal means. Okay, so same thing. This, oh my, this is so beautiful. Okay, this map is actually incredible. So, oh, we have points of interest and stuff. Oh, is this going to be what the map looks like? Is there going to be a massive gap right here? Okay, that might be a little bit more disappointing. But this seems kind of open-ended. So I guess, can you do like either, is this going to be like Kiev Adashim? You can do either boss and then you can go to the end. But we have Titan's Pass, Mount Balrior, the Dead Slope, Balrior Bluffs, Storm Singer's Court, Blightbringer's Court, and Steam Shrieker's Court. But this entire area is very beautiful, so I guess this is kind of like what we saw off in the distance when we were on the western side of the map. If you're watching and you want to join the Convergence, I'm in Janthir Wilds, Rift Hunting and Convergences. You can join Private Squad. I'm not expecting this to be super difficult, but it might be awful. We'll see. We might be challenged. There's a char here. I still can't get over how cool this area looks. This is a gorgeous instance. I like the storms off in the distance. I like this little canyon. You can see the storms over there. You can see like Janthir Centriala over there. That's like the edge right here, I think. Allegedly. Okay, 8 out of 50 for the Convergence squad. But I like seeing the map here, but I do hope they extend this a little bit. Just fill this in with the random map art. I just realized I'm in a squad, so people probably saw me drawing on the map. I wonder when the public version of this Convergence is going to release. Why are people leaving? Maybe some people are confused by it when I say private squad. I'm assuming the story is going to take us to this path. Maybe the story will fill this in. That'd be nice. Looks like we're hard capped at 8 right now. Can't get more people to join. If you're interested in trying out the new Convergence, feel free to join in OFG and we can experiment with this. Oh, the raid instance is probably up here because I remember they did the photo of the red portal. Nothing new in the Lowland Shore and Janthir Century as far as content goes, I think. But we will have story content. I'm actually surprised that this is not filling up at all. Like, there's only 8 people in North America that want to do Convergence. Are people going to be looking in Soto? No. Is there another category? Out of 50. There's another one. Out of 50, here we go. So, what can we see coming up in our challenges? We got steam geysers off in the distance, probably just decoration. We have a canyon we can fall down into. More canyons over here we could fall down into. Looks like a very long drop. I'm not entirely sure how the convergence itself is going to work. There's been like some teasers and stuff. I saw like the thing of you have to like pull something to somewhere on your mount. But I'm going to assume we're going to have like 3 separate boss fights or something. The dead slope. I have like interesting other areas over here, like Balrior buffs. Kind of looks like there's like a big area right here that's something, and then there's an area here there's something with POIs. Oh, there's something all the way over there. People are leaving. If the public squad starts, I might tell everyone to go join a public squad and we can just abandon. Why do I have that typed in? Okay. Looks like the German Priory has some story missions for us. Did I use up my Greater Rift Essence? What is it called? Yeah, I only had one, I think, and I used it to open this instance. This person's doing the story. If it's 9:30 and we don't have a lot of people, maybe we just go again later. We have 16 now. Convergences don't scale correctly. You need 50. Pretty sure you like 100% need 50 people. That's how it works in Soto. Out of 50. Oh, I should check. So, oh, I need to do one more mastery point. You have adept, handiwork, craft, and training now. So I guess we're going to be getting like masterwork at some point, and whatever the other ones are called. I guess adept's not something. Fine masterwork, rare, exotic, ascended, legendary. 20 out of 50. Okay, we're starting to fill up a little bit. Let's see. Let me find this. Okay, there we go. Partington. I should already be tagged. Allow members to send invites. I guess I should run. Quickness. Running quickness, right? Where are you? Ponpoko. Where? Great. Sinto Alakio, yes please. Dummy Thicken, okay. Doomy Thicken, okay. Watson Ives. It's so convenient we have so many quick DPS. Where am I? Jaina. Where's Jaina? Jaina. Watson Ives. Zach. Ferris. Where's Ferris? There's Ferris. Ferris with Watson Ivy. Wait, why am I so bad at this? I've not organized a squad in so long. Pocket. What can I see? Where's Zach? Point Lieutenant. Okay, Pocket Magic. Who is Black Heal? Zach is Quick Heal. Sea Otters. Sea Otters is a quick DPS who I need with an Alak heal. If you go Pocket, Zach is a Charney the Pooh, perfect. Cadron Thorn. Don't be mean. I'm so bad at finding. Oh, wait, no, that's perfect. Cadron Thorn. Okay, I would love to find this name. Locate. Did I already put them down? I cannot find Cadron Thorn, so we are just going to go with this. Oh, there's Cajun. And we're starting. Let's go. So let's see what we have to do. Eldrin Crossing. We have Rot Striders. So we have to keep the pack Daliak alive. This is really cool with Stoic Otters just like narrating our adventures. Okay, we have escorted the pack Daliak to the campsite. Okay. Convergence ends. Let's go this way. Okay, how on earth do you... It's been so long. Control options. Squad. Watch shift 1. Okay, it looks like we have just one. We have 6. We need calibrated essence. Right, war claw. Nope, overstretching. Supplies detached. I guess we have to take the road. Oh, looks like we have all 6. These are Janthir Wilds, High School. Okay, so that one's built. Let's grab this. Let's grab that, rather. Okay, it looks like we can come up this way. We have a passage through the mountains here. This is the part of the preview that I saw. How the heck did we get there? Does this kill this disruptor really quickly? Oh, that's a cool cliff down there. Oh. Why did that fail? I have no idea why that failed. Oh, a sandstorm has begun. Okay. It looks like this one is good. Okay. Oh, they're coming up the mountain. That's cool. Okay, we killed the group going to base camp. Okay. This is... Oh, is this how we revive? It's with the orbs. Let me bring it to camp. So 3 are good, 4 are good. Okay. The pair is not social. I think we have to make sure we revive people. Do we have to go back? I should maybe save my util for defenses. Everyone stood in the red line. Okay, the convergence timer will be set to half an hour again. Do I have to kill that? I don't know what that was. I should probably. I don't even know what food. Okay. I do have 50 orbs, so I'm not being helpful in that regard. Okay, we're doing good with keeping people healed. Oh no, someone disconnected. It sucks. Okay. The Titans burrowed into the mountain, used their claws. Okay, we're up here now. Just break the wall. Okay, so we're fighting Decima here and now. People. There's a lot of stuff on the ground right now. Someone's gonna die to that. It's moving. Okay, revive everyone. Oh, I just got blasted. Okay, there's a lot of dead people right now. How do we get in there? Okay, somebody revived. If you get a 50%, you might phase again. Up some orbs. I feel like we need a lot of orbs to res, but we're not getting enough to do that. Okay. I'm guessing this makes people or hit the boss stronger. revive Achilles. Okay. There we go. Everyone's revived. Maybe don't do it again. Okay, so we're at Greer's area now. This map is very interesting. My voice cracked again. So you can use the special action to teleport. We're not running out of time, but we should definitely pump up the DPS. Okay. Facing.
My way.
Are we gonna phase at 25 again? Or are we going to 0% on this in this area? Okay, see what happens at 25%. Okay, we're moving it in. Where are we moving to? Looks like this way. Pull the wall. I'm guessing we're going back to the center. Is this the right way? Right, where'd the stench go? Why am I dying? Okay, where's Decimal? Oh, the center. Stability. Oh, that's to revive. Oops. Okay. I'm guessing you're only killing this boss and it randomly picks one of the three. Maybe it's weekly. This week is Decimal week. Okay, 1%. World first. I actually don't know if that was world first, but I'm just assuming. That was a lot of fun. That was a fun convergence. Oh, I got a master point. Nice. 180%. Oh, I have an alarm blaring. So sorry. Oh, I got an unstable rift motivation. That's nice. Oh, I just got kicked out. Okay, well, we've done that, so I guess I'll go do the story now. Let's take a look at this special. That I have to do the meta for a special. I have gotten this weekly, but I have too much astral claim. So let's do this first. And then when we double click this, it takes us to the Mists of Vault. Oh, is this just going to be in the Wizard's Tower and the Vault? Oh. Okay. This is cool. This is like the observatory. Okay. Field Archive. Oh. So then we come down here. Where does it say I am? Is this gonna leak? Yeah, that leaks, whatever. Missed the Vault. Where's Zayak? Hobbs. And we have this chest in the center. This is a cool place. That's a cool environment. And then we can leave like that. I've not picked any of my legendary like options yet from any of the sets. But that's a very cool environment. I got 20 gearboxes. Okay, that's there. Let's come into the story panel. Janthir Wilds and not Janthir Wilds. Trial and error. Read the mail from Stuart Gix. Commander Farah Bale Seeker. Our leading arvist is missing. Farah is the reliable source, so her disappearing like this is highly out of the character. I last ran into her checking out some materials here at the library. Nothing unusual about it. I'm told that you, Miles, and Keith have been researching the Titans' whereabouts. You three should have a look around Farah's office yourselves. When you arrive, you'll have Archivist Sestina show you to Farah's research station. Given these outstanding circumstances, you three will be granted access to the Priory regardless of membership. Here we are as a member of the Vigil. Let's go over here. Everyone's here. Communal bonfire. Let's get that experience. Let's get this experience. And let's enter this. Here's Keith.
Commander, look at this place. No wonder they keep it under lock and key.
Malice.
Never could convince any priory to let me have a peek at these shelves. Now that I'm in, I might never leave. Is that... Burn me, they've got both copies. What else are they hoarding in here?
We'll have plenty of time to browse later. The books aren't going anywhere. Farah, however...
Gix said an Archivist Sestina would show us to Pharaoh's station. Let's start there. Locate Archivist Sestina. We cannot mount. Look at us. Vanilla Gilbers too. Here's Sestina at the heart of the Priory.
Welcome. Gix said to expect you. Sestina, Farah's mentee. I'm holding down the fort while she's... Honestly, I have no idea what she's doing, or where she is. Nobody does. It's very unlike her.
Gix said the name. She doesn't seem the type to just run off.
Even her research station looks like she abandoned it mid-thought. Here, come see for yourselves. Farah's been spearheading our Titan research efforts, gathering notes on history, biology, etc. Hoping to find some sort of exploitable weaknesses. Of interest to you three, I'm sure.
You have no idea.
As is Farah's well-being.
I can empathize with why she'd feel so invested.
Obsessed, more like. Your last encounter with that third Titan Ura sent Farah down an absolute rabbit hole. I've known her to get absorbed in her work, but this time, she was a woman possessed. Leading up to her disappearance, she was buried under tomes at her station all hours of the day. I wondered if she might be sleeping there. And then she was gone. Here we are.
Buried under tomes. You weren't kidding.
I've been trying to sort through it all. Thought maybe there'd be some clue in her research as to where she went. But, as you can see, it's a daunting job for one person.
We'll take it from here, let you know if you find anything. Search for clues at Farah's workstation. Here's the workbench.
Anything of note, Commander?
Well, yes, though it probably doesn't help our search much. It's some notes and first-hand accounts by the Coden. This is the chart we worked with, right? And I suppose the ward should keep the prior informed. The Coden accounts seem aligned with ours. Spawn Titans led by progenitors, strange communication methods, bloodstone thirst.
Probably doesn't help our search, but it's good info. Let's take note, but keep looking.
Search for more clues. Maybe she's at Balrior. Entry 4, no time to grab my journal. I'll just scribble this here and add it to the rest of the entries. I'm back at the Priory in the middle of the night, and finally, days and nights of research have paid off. Since leaving Sentry, all I wanted is a reason to go back. I haven't been able to think of anything besides the questions I left unanswered there. So she's going back to the Isle, it looks like. Okay, that wasn't one of the clues, but there's clues all around this area. First day of Janthir Centuries is in the books. My throat hurts a lot, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. Mistide reports. Storm's energy that bolsters Bloodstone.
You look focused, Commander. Find something?
Maybe it's about the Titans and their environments. Kaith has her own section in this one. Kaith.
Oh.
Same. You're talking about Greer's effects on the swamp ecosystem. One of the lowlanders made similar comments.
Don't even remind me of that putrid place. This must be from when I was speaking with the tree tenders. What else?
Speaking with the tree tenders, mentions the Titans merging with their environments and that Ura's steam walls might be a clue to her location.
Now we're getting somewhere. Where there's steam, there's...
A geyser, perhaps?
A geyser. Farah seems to think she'd suggest Mount Balrior.
What are we waiting for?
Before we go chasing geysers up and down the aisles, let's be sure there's nothing more to see here.
I'm coming up empty. How about you two?
Same, I'm afraid. Commander?
Sestina was right about Farah becoming obsessed with this research. Her journals say she was running a side project on the mist, tide storms, and the connection to the Titans.
I can see why she'd think the two connected. How, I'm not so certain.
Neither was she. She wonders if the storm's energy amplifies Bloodstone, drawing the Titans to its power. Period.
Would explain their fixation on it.
She's still not sure what the energy is, or if the Titans influence the storms as they do the other environments. At least, not where the journals leave off.
Maybe she found a lead and rushed off to test it, confer with someone, panic.
Hopefully not the last, or we may need to do the same.
Okay, one more area. Something in the library? Something in here. Oh, something right there. Janthir Century Field Research. And Titans and Environment Observation and Speculation. So ultimately it just seems like the Titans can influence the environment in different ways. The Ura being related to like steam. Decima being related to like rain/lightning type of stuff, right? And Greer being to like very like naturey, like trees and kind of like the earth. Some sort of connection with Tyria itself. Or some sort of way to manipulate Tyria itself. There's the last one in here. There it is.
Scrawling looked rather frantic. Should we be alarmed?
She's in Janthir Century, found something in her research, then left in the middle of the night. Doesn't say what.
Did she give an exact location?
No, but the area near Mount Balrior seems like our best bet.
Let's tell Sestina what we know, then move out.
Report back to Sestina, run back to the surface. Are we about to get attacked by like Greer's minions or something? It's my sneaking suspicion. Hello, Sestina.
Found something.
Farah's in Janthir Century think she's made a breakthrough in her research.
What is it?
That we're not sure of. But but she's been stitching together all sorts of threads regarding the Titan's behavior. Particularly their relation to Bloodstone and Mist's hides. She also thinks Ura is hiding in a geyser-heavy area.
For all we know, she could be out there trying to track Ura down herself.
What is she thinking? Going to those isles alone and not telling anyone? Sanctioned fieldwork is one thing, but this is a death wish.
We should be able to extract her without much issue, provided she hasn't done anything too rash.
Everything about this is rash. Go, find her, and extract some foolishness from her while you're at it.
We'll do what we can. Best we get going.
Meet you there, Commander. We'll notify the Alliance and let the Lowland Council know to expect us.
Head to Janthir Sentry to look for Farah. I think it's Farah. Or is it? I'm trying to remember the story. But here's the new kind of map, which is cool, but I really hope they fill this in right here. Just saying. Okay, coming up here, the Sanguine Crater. How nice of a arena net. And into the story mission. Trial and error. What cool concept art. That's so cool looking. Okay. Hello, Poisdero. Pokey, this is a surprise. You seem in good spirits.
When we told the Lowland Council our plans, he jumped at the chance to help.
Better to put myself to use than mope around. Plus, it's one less worry for my paw. Got plenty enough of that. Get to it, shall we?
Hey, do we know how much the maps are expanded? Hey, hope you're doing well. The maps have not been expanded at all, but there is a new area on the road map that's a part. There's a little sneak peek, not to spoil it. That's a part of the Convergence and the raid that you go to, and presumably the story, but it's not an open road map. Where there's just been like a few details like added and changed to the two pre-existing maps, but nothing like really expanded with like new tasks and stuff. That's going to be for the next 2 updates. Fuma Roller. She was friendly Legion, so lost at the very least. Okay. What is this? They're very cool looking. Why am my throat is dying for whatever reason. So much talking with this release. It's coming here. What's that ahead?
Seems they're timetables of storm patterns, and they match Farah's writing from the looks of it.
Unless the field sprouted notes of its own. I take it we're on the right track.
Where are we right now? Okay, just in the Sulphur Springs. The eastern part. These are like mini earth elementals. They're cute. These are Ura's minions, which we have not yet fought. Okay, I see. Over here we have something.
More pages ahead.
Carrying needed supplies on foot is heavy enough. Who dragged along their weighted paperwork?
A researcher obsessed. Huh. Interesting.
We have an ambush.
Can't finish a damned thought without these things interrupting.
Oh, we yelled out Titan spawn, we're surrounded, weapons ready. I like the name Fuma Roller and Vent Shot. Funny names. Oh, a Lucid Boulder. This is a Decimum one, right?
That's all of them.
As I was saying, they're field notes on spawn emitting steam and sulfur, characteristic of Ura.
Aligns with Farah's work. If she's documented them, I'd suppose she's met them. But is she equipped to defend herself?
It's rare a Prairie Scholar is also skilled in combat.
Best we get to her before anyone.
It's the pack commander.
On me.
Oh, Farah, hold on. We're almost here. Or there. Here or there. Hello, Pokey. Oh, there she is. And she's running away. What's going on? Bale Seeker.
I can't watch.
She can't watch. Okay, let's kill these 6. Okay, let's chat with you. Should be all of them. Are you hurt, Farah?
I'm fine. It's my study that's ruined. You killed my specimens.
Oh, okay, Farah.
You were cornered. What was your exit plan? Paper cut them to death?
It's called observation. Just because you see something doesn't mean you have to kill it, you know.
She could have told us not to kill it. Force of habit.
Regardless, going in these wilds alone is a fool's move, as is not telling anyone you're here.
Gix was so concerned he asked us to track you down. And Sestina is worried sick.
Worried whoever's those two. Figured I'd be back before they noticed. Guess it has been a few days. Well, since you're here, I've got a job you might like. Puts all that aggression to use. Follow me.
What's this job, exactly?
Testing a theory. So, those spawn I was observing, I'm certain they're Uras. But for now, take a look around. We're not far from the sulfur baths, but notice the difference?
Smells less like a rotten egg in a smelting oven.
True, the air is fresher and clearer. Don't see any steam, do you?
Nothing to cloud up the sun. You've been charting weather patterns here. Why?
To keep track of him.
Of him.
I've been watching him since I arrived. Each day, he ventures further out, expanding his territory.
Who is
The
him?
moment the rain clears, he scurries back to the baths.
You've been studying the storms. Your note says they seem to bolster the Titan's power.
Appreciate you keeping up on my work. Now you can help me test that very theory. And better we do so with the spawn before we face its progenitor. He's large enough to
I'm just a
approximate
spawn.
Ura, physically and biologically, but he's weaker. We learn him, we learn
Oh,
Ura.
like a big spawn.
We came to rescue her from danger, and here she is, ready to toss us right into it.
Knew you'd see reason. You get ready. I'll get in place for observation.
Okay, defeat the Titan spawn champion. On the way over there. So let's come this way. I love this creek / river area right here. We have an achievement. Defeat the Titan spawn within the time limit. Let's get going, I guess. There. Elite event shot. So just a bigger event shot. Scale 1 to 10, how stressed are you?
Okay, the clouds are parting. Describe any changes in him. Weaker attacks? Loss of stamina?
He's putting up less resistance.
His hits aren't landing as hard.
Seems he's losing stamina.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Timely takedown. 3 minutes.
This is going right to the Priory Library for display.
How are you so cheery about all of this? Doesn't it piss you off? What these things did to us? To everyone?
They're fascinating beings. Powerful, mysterious on a scale all their own, and perfectly indifferent to us. What use is moral outrage toward creatures with no concept of morals?
That does certainly put it into perspective.
Maybe. It makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense.
Well, I'd
Sounded
say
like her
the
mic-
weather made an
mic
obvious
peaked.
difference in the spawn's strength.
So if we can confront Ura during a break in the storm, we may have a chance.
We still need to scope out her
I've
lair.
noticed a high concentration of Titan spawn at the base of Mount Balrior since I arrived.
Then there's a good chance Ura is hiding at the top and having her spawn guard the place. We may have some luck on the timing of this. Before we left, I caught word of a storm report from the ward. They're predicting a break in the storms within the next few days. If they're right, we'll need to act fast.
Let's aim for the day after tomorrow, but no later. That'll give us time to prep and get word out.
Malice and I will head to Lion's Arch and inform the Alliance.
I'll go tell Paul. You'll want time to call a council meeting.
That leaves the Astro Ward. I'll make my way to the tower now. So, let's leave. I think there's 3 story missions and we're still on the first one, so. Oh, a major coding cache. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, the raid entrance is right here. There's a merchant there. So we want to go to Moon Camp. Which I talked about this in a recent Guild Wars 2 stream I did, but Moon Camp is talked about in Soto, and it's fun to see it here in Janthir Wilds because you don't see it in Soto, I believe. It's like foreshadowing. I'm interested if there's going to be more than just these 3 titans. Because, like, how many of them are there? Because I know a lot of them, like, died. Where is everyone? Never seen it so empty in here.
I had to act! My people were in danger. I couldn't abandon them again.
Irony so rich I could gild the tesserae with it.
Tesserae.
We're in the middle of something. Are you oblivious or just dense?
It's me.
Thank the stars. Quickly, I can't stand it any longer. They've been arguing for days, literal days.
I'm trying to have a discussion. But it's off derailed by my interlocutor's perpetual outbursts.
A discussion. That's what you called that tirade of yours earlier? Think they heard you in the Shiver Peaks.
Go address the room. If you don't have a report, make something up before they get assassinated.
Poor Dogda. Fortunately, I have some news. We located Farah, the missing researcher in Janthir Century. She was conducting some extracurricular studies on Ura's spawn and the bolstering effects of the mist tides. And while there, she volunteered us to test this theory by battling one of Ura's greater spawn. And sure enough, as soon as the storm cleared, the spawn weakened significantly.
See, Ren, those storms are boss.
Ren.
Sense that.
I've been on that train of thought from the start. Why do you think I had the board tracking them in the first place?
Malice told us your predictions for the storms breaking within these next couple of days. We can use that to our advantage. We'll use today and tomorrow to get our preparations in order. The following day we'll strike. That's the plan.
So it is. I'll call together a meeting to inform the ward. We'll return to our discussion later.
Discussion.
Don't rush on our accounts.
Poor doctor. Make final plans.
Finally. Thought we'd never get a moment's peace. Not with that old gas bag here.
Sorry you got caught in the middle of this. Years of pent-up rage just waiting to be unleashed on me. Now we get to witness it in real time.
The battle should keep him occupied for a
Us
while.
too. I should get back to Harvest Den. Need to help Alder with preparations.
Perfect. I'm excited to finally see it. You can catch me up along the way.
At least let me give you the obligatory, you don't have to come if you don't want to.
Noted. And ignored.
And ignored.
Well, that's settled. Wayfinder, you keep an eye out for mail. You should be receiving something from Alder soon.
Read the mail from Stoic Alder. Feast of Battles Eve invitation. It is with a disquieted heart that I declare a new Battles Eve is upon us. Few moons have passed since we last gathered for such an occasion. While our prior bravery and sacrifice were repaid in victory, I'm afraid we've no time to rest on our laurels. We do, however, have time enough to feast before we heed battle's call, and so I invite you to join our bearkin for an eve of food, drink, and dance that is prepared for tomorrow by celebrating the joys of today. And we have completed this mission. Trial and Error. What do we get here? Ooh, lowland pine logs. And a large stash of carved lowland pine coins. Lowland pine coins. I'm guessing that's like the Ursus Oblige. Okay, let's leave. I'm guessing we're going to Harvest Den now. We can meet up with the Coden. And then we'll head to Mount Balrior. I wonder how much preparations we're going to be doing. We're going to have some Janthir Century events. I do need to get some experience for my mastery points. Okay, up here? Let's go this way. Okay. Oh, spare banner. And I have an achievement over here. Fang the Wise Guy. Oh, I needed this to recruit him. What was he want? Steel cabbage. So I do that during the event, right? Okay. Let's leave. Come into the story mission. Battles Eve. Hi, Pokey. Oh, Queen Jenna's here.
Oh, Wayfinder. I see you got Pa's invitation. Between us, he gets a bit sappy about that sort of thing. Though, I suppose the Battles Eve feast isn't exactly a joyous occasion. More of a precautionary goodbye. But, well, we shan't. Still plenty of fun to be had. Although your Alliance pals look to be having none of it.
Aside from me, Kaith and Malice, they don't know the Lowlanders very well yet.
Shall I introduce them? Pressure them to mingle? If all else fails, some honey wine should do the trick.
Appreciated, but you just enjoy the festivities. I'll see if I can loosen them up. Meet with your allies. Over to this circle. Seems like you don't know what to do with yourselves. Oh, Jennifer Hale. After decades of leaving bonds with the Lowlanders unattended, it appears I have my work cut out for me.
Than Her Majesty's royal court. Although, I don't mind the change of pace.
The Lowlanders may look intimidating, but appearances can be deceiving. And they could say the same about some of us.
Yeah, I wouldn't characterize it that way.
How about I introduce you to a few of the council members might help break the ice. Introduce the Tyrion Alliance to the Bearkin. Hello, Queen Jinna. For starters, Queen Jinna, there's someone you might like to meet. Oh? And Fading Aurora is the name we'll be sticking with, correct? I suppose Anise was present for the grand reveal. Based on Anisa's recollection, grand is certainly one way of putting it. Introduce Queen Jinna to, quote, Fading Aurora, unquote. Also known as our good pal, Waiting Sorrow. Aurora, I'd like you to meet a colleague and friend of mine, Queen Jinna of Kryda.
Your Majesty. Well, this is an honor.
The shining blade comes. Up. Likewise, Fading Aurora, I've heard much about the town's healing master, all of it impressive. Introduce Dagonet to Soaring Crest. Hello, my good friend. Dagonet, I know someone you'll have plenty to chat about with.
I'm eager to make their acquaintance.
Soaring Crest over here. I love this statue, or wood carving. Dagonet meets Soaring Crest, agriculture master, expert in Janthir's ecosystem and plant life.
Most things, I've still much to learn as an orc.
Then we're one and the same. Let's fix that.
And let's introduce Countess Anise to Barbed Veil. Oh, that's going to be an interesting interaction. Hello, Anise. And finally, Anise, I know just the person for you.
About time. The suspense was killing me.
Hello, Barbed Veil. Let's see how they get along. Countess, meet Barbed Veil, Spearmaster. I pity any who find themselves on the wrong end of her spear, or her paws when she crushes your skull for fun during festivities. Countess Anise, meet Barbed Veil, Spearmaster.
The sparring match is soon to start. Who dares face our spearmaster in this test of might?
How about you? Think you could take Barbed Veil one-on-one?
If you're gonna fight Barbed Veil.
Apologies. The eve before battle leaves them restless, sparks nerves. They hide them with spears and boasting.
I don't know that I'd be the best sparring partner, but I think I have just the match. Commander.
Commander.
Commander!
Okay, we're about to get beat up by Barbed Veil. Iskarin is very excited to watch this. I'm ready. Don't go easy on me, yeah? Okay. Okay. Oh. The break bar is interesting. Okay, don't get downed in the fight.
Exceptional Wayfinder. You face me one-on-one and live to boast. You've earned that right, and my respect.
That was much easier than normal.
The strangers should fear the fate that tomorrow promises them.
Deft work out there, Wayfinder. Nothing like sparring to shake the pre-battle jitters. Me? Well, I'd rather dance them away. The eve of battle always wreaks havoc on my nerves.
While battle is plenty of cause for nervousness, if you stop feeling nervous, that's when you should be concerned.
Wise you are, Wayfinder. Speaking of calming the nerves, the rite of the warrior dance is starting up. Join the dance circle. Make the others jealous with your swan-like moves. The rite of the warrior dance commences.
Keeper of the Groove. It's still one of my favorite things.
Perhaps a visitor. Wayfinder, you impress us with your sparring moves. Have you the dance moves to match? You bet the Wayfinder does. Don't fret. I'll join you.
Okay, perform different dances to encourage others to join. Just any dance?
Stand, that's it. A dance on battles. Draw your bearkin near. What a crowd. Let ashmakers tell of this battle's eve for ages to come.
Let's find Stoic Alder, whom we interacted with earlier. His chair's over there.
Gathered here we are to remember. No. Makes it sound like a funeral pyre. Wayfinder.
They'll appreciate your message, whatever wording you settle on.
Assurance is appreciated. Although I wish the message were one I needn't deliver.
I understand.
Never gets easier. Although truth be told, I wouldn't want it to. I've some prepared remarks. Keep them brief, I shall, lest the rumble of your stomachs drown out my words. But first, I shall offer the floor to our visitors. If you've your own words to air, please, come forth. I didn't come with a prepared speech, but as the leader of the Astral Ward and a vanguard of the Tyrian Alliance...
Huh. Now he's a vanguard? What happened to the triviality of Tyrian politics?
I'm sure the muse will strike. The foes before us may seem marvels.
Endure the motivational speech.
Let me assure you, they are nothing new. Past millennia watched the Titans rise to power, only to be buried by history's indifferent debris. Tomorrow, we shall damn them to that same insignificant fate. Will they
This is
appear
actually low-key
again
actually
as a
motivational.
distant from our own? Who knows? Instead, we must remember life's true constant. The struggle for survival. Incessant, ruthless, natural. It is that very force your tribe reveres that powers life. So fear not these cruel beasts. No. Fear repose. Fear a life so catatonic it makes risking death feel like living. I find it all rather free. Don't you?
For a minute there, I thought he had it. Then he kept talking.
Still not the worst pep talk he's given.
Our guest speech may seem disquieting, as is war, a thief of solace, and most cruelly, hope. Far too many of us know this firsthand, so I share with you a poem from moons long past. It has seen me to brighter shores, made to you that same kindness. As we march toward peril's heart, our kinfolk at our sides, each step, perhaps, will be our last, or first, toward kinder skies. Our spears will dawn, and fight till dawn, to guard the grounds we've stood. But we won't have won till battle's done, and stays that way for good, and stays that way for good. That sentiment I find freeing. Until we see such times, we march, bear kin and allied friends, to guard our grounds against a foe most wicked. What they have in strength, they lack in respect for one another. We have both, and some damn good spears.
They're on some. Alright.
That was a very compelling speech, Elder.
They always seem to come together at the last moment. Still, tomorrow comes too soon.
We've prepared, tested our plan of attack, celebrated the many reasons for living. It's time.
Suppose it is Wayfinder. But for now, the eve is young, and the festivities beckon. I do advise you all to get a good night's rest. Tomorrow, we rise.
That's a fun story mission. Battle's Eve complete. We have 3 achievements here. I guess we could go dance really quickly. I'll definitely return to do more in the future later. We can also mingle with everyone, so I'm gonna just come over here really quickly. We can dance. Sweet moves you have. Oh, that's such a fun name. Okay, I'll come back another time and I'll get the other achievements. Okay, Balrior Peak. So this is the final story mission for this release. This is a really good release. It like blends really well into the expansion, which I think some people had issues with the post-release updates for Soto for that reason. But like, the first 2 missions have been very good, so we'll see how the 3rd mission goes. I have a feeling it's going to be similar to the Convergence, since I did the Convergence first. Because the Convergence is like retelling the story of what's about to happen here. But I didn't pay too much attention to the story while we were doing it because I was stressed out about leading and like trying to figure out all the mechanics so we didn't fail. Look at all these Titans spawn. But there's the raid portal. The steam is gone, which is very cool. Oh, I love having raid portals in the open world. It's so cool. And I'm going to assume that Aerodrome has been updated as well. But we have Titan Specialist Tante, who has some cool armor. And is this how we make the legendary spear? Let me get some other stuff. Oh, gating crystals. Okay, so this is the current currency. So I'm guessing since we have magnetite shards, and since, you know, I have like 10,000 and I've barely done raids, they added gating crystals back into the game, but with a new UI, I think, or a new icon. So revealed in the future. So you have to do the new raid to get the new items, but I'm assuming when the next raid comes out, it'll be transferred where you can get these items with magnetite shards. And I just got a Steam notification. But Balrior Peak, let's enter this instance. Very cool looking. And here we are, right at the start. And let's go ahead and come up this way. Cave, poised arrow.
Bad news first. A nasty storm is coming. It's blocking the reinforcements from crossing the bay, even with the lowlanders guiding.
Oh, attack. If that storm is headed our way, then we probably need to get moving.
Scouted ahead. There are some ruins just up the mountain. Might be a good foothold before we push on the Titans.
Anything else?
That's as far as I felt comfortable going alone. Spawn everywhere, from all 3 of them.
Then we push to camp and take it from there. We just don't have a lot of time. Every move needs to be deliberate.
Wait!
Vale, what are you doing here?
I'm not letting our claw climb Mount Balrior without a spearmaster.
Is Barbvale gonna die? Oh no.
Better friend.
My spear is yours, Alder.
Ready, everyone?
No time like the present.
Let us end this.
Head to the ruins Malice described. Up the mountain we go. Such a cool environment. I think if I did remake Talk to Mountains, which I probably won't do, but if I did, or if I made it like now, I feel like this place would definitely be on the list somewhere. I'd have to reevaluate everything. So I guess honorable mention shout out to this place. Maybe I can update the description if I remember.
They're gone. All clear.
Oh, look at the... Oh, no, don't... Okay. Look at... It goes way off in the distance. That must be like the other landmass way over there. Janthir... What's it called? Janthir Gravis? Or whatever this area is. This is Janthir Gravis? I'm assuming this is kind of the same. Let's come up here.
There, look.
And filled with the stranger's spawn.
Let's
Come
kill
on,
them.
let's make quick work of this.
A lot of conduits. Oh, that's cool. Really cool skill effect. I can't get over how cool this map looks. I feel like this is a very solid update, even though they didn't introduce like a new open world map. But like so far it seems very cool.
Secured.
Clear sky. The mist's energy shouldn't be too severe. We'll have the upper hand.
And no bloodstone in sight. Also good.
Time is our main enemy then, especially if a storm is rolling in. Dagda, any idea where they are?
Close, but their energies are separate. They're on opposite sides of the peak.
Maybe they're expecting us. Probably a trap.
Regardless, they'll learn of our presence quickly. And if they can sense when their spawn are killed, they're already prepared.
It's a little while, but I have an idea. If they split up now, so should we. We know Greer's and Decima's song and dance. We all start picking them up, while Sorrow and Dagda keep the others busy.
I like that. Work our way around the mountain, keep them separated, kill them separated.
If the air tells me truth, Greer is to the east, Decima to the west. Or, harder to say, but north.
Okay, you all head to Greer like Pokey said. We know his ways. Dagda, you hold Decima in place.
When Greer is dead, be ready to move. I'll send a portal that'll bring you all straight to me and Decima.
Ready to go?
Let's move out.
Are we actually killing all of them? Let's head over here. Oh, that's cool. This area is very intricate.
Nervous.
How's everyone feeling about this?
Necessary.
I look ahead for days without strife.
Set Trion. Oh, I have to interact with it. This seems promising. Let's come back up here. Because you have this trail. And then down here. And over here.
That's a big one. Together now.
Now, boss. actually kill these ads too. There we go. One less to worry about. Let's keep moving. Down this way. Oh, this is such a cool area.
There, just ahead.
Let's go.
I'm excited for there to be cleared raid instances because I just want to come in here and explore. There's Greer. So is this our final battle with him? No more hiding Greer. We fought him multiple times.
A trait of the ignorant.
Defeat Greer without being downed. Let's do our best. I'm actually very interested to see what happens as we continue this mission. So let's fight Greer.
You could worship us, Malice Sword Shadow. Let us guide.
He's tainting the char. Or taunting. Tainting. I guess that works as well. This is gonna be cathartic. So definitely just like a baby version of the different Greer fights. Similar to the fight in the story previously.
Missions will speed your decay.
Missions will speed your decay. Oh, did I get about that? I think I'm fine. I like how that works for both the Char and the Kodan. Scaring cubs. Okay, last 10%. We're gonna have a portal that opens up. I got hit that time.
Decima.
Return to the Foundry. In the Domain of Torment? Is Keith good?
Alive? Yeah.
Right on time. Come on. Take the portal to Dogda. Okay, is Greer dead? Or is he gonna pop back up later? He says return to the Foundry. Is that a warning or like a meet me there? Hello, Dogda. I thought you were gonna keep her occupied.
Quiet. She's just ahead. I'm certain she can smell me.
I think she's waiting for us to make the first move.
Might be. Let's make her regret that.
They updated this icon, I think. Okay, let's come this way. There's a lot of crazy stuff in the air.
His hands returned for a crumb of bread, unknowing what I can smell him on you. You.
Okay, seems like Decima's in mourning.
We know how vicious she can be.
So maybe Greer's dead. Where's Ura though? I'm guessing in the center at her arena.
You are next to enter the flame.
Next to enter the flame. Are we gonna have a map in the Domain of Torment? That's very interesting. I feel like we might be going there for like the finale of Janthir Wilds. That'd be crazy.
Nine pests.
For Maw. Okay, 1%. There we go. Put you in the fire. Pokey. Huh, easy cub. Check on the group.
Gonna feel that one for a bit.
Doctor, Commander, I think you two should go ahead. I don't think the rest of us can push much further.
Probably wise. Wayfinder, how is your strength? Are you okay to face Ura?
Let's go.
I will remain here and protect them while you march.
I can sense sorrow and Ura ahead. Come on.
Let's go up the mountain. Guessing we're gonna have to break through. Four times. Or we can move backwards. Or we can do this. There we go. Okay. Can we jump on the geysers and destroy? Not gonna do that now. I think the lava room is bugged because I could not get rid of the debuff, so I should probably just avoid going over there. Look at how cool this area is. This is one of the coolest skyboxes in all of Guild Wars 2. Right there. That's so cool. You can just like see Tyria going off in the distance forever. Well, not forever, there's the horizon. Okay, no Titan spawn.
Sorrow probably cleared
Let's
the
come
way.
up this way. Oh. Oh, okay. Centrioles. And then up this way. And we have a Fuma roller. I'm very curious to see if like Greer and Decima are like actually dead, or if they'll be like respawning somehow again. Okay, let's find Waiting Sorrow up there. Looks like we can come up here now. Some dead Titan spawn. Oh, there she is.
Sorrow. Where is Ura?
Ahead, I think. She's managed to elude me thus far. Keeps sending spawn to block my path.
Let's come down here. Oh, I keep getting stunned. Okay, I was on there right, nice. Kill these two. There we go. Now we can enter Ura's domain. Have we seen Ura yet? Did we see her at the end of the base story? I feel like I've not seen her. Maybe I have at some point. But for the most part, this is going to be my first time seeing her. Okay, we can back up like this. Like that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. There's a bloodstone.
Look. Is that a piece
Or a piece of bloodstone. Use the heart of the obscure to neutralize the bloodstone. This seems bad. Has Ura empowered herself with the bloodstone? This is a very cool sight too. Okay, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Into here. Thank you, Waiting Sorrow.
You killed the gods.
Okay, Ura. Oh, okay, a storm is forming. Wow.
I will drag your souls to the foundry to build my kin.
She needs souls? The Titan like the Forged? Okay. Geyser's plugged. I use inner bloodstone fragments. Okay, don't get down. Okay, so we have these 3 fragments. Let's plug that. Okay. Oh, is that like permanent? Mistress of Effluence. Okay. She has like lava attacks too. Okay, not permanent, but it's very long. I'm assuming it does a lot of damage. So you definitely just want to put it away. Oops. Okay. Let's wreck Ura now that her power has been dampened. So let's put that there. Let's come this way. Try to get as much DPS as possible. I'm glad the Convergence started with Decima, because we have some experience fighting Decima. If you had to fight Ura, it'd be very hard. She kind of reminds me of a Karka, not gonna lie. I wonder if there's some sort of connection there. I think it's just we like pulling the strings there. Okay. Let's stand here. Let's go this way. And oh, I do not want to get near that lava. I have bad memories with that. From the Convergence. I'm just going to assume it's a bug. Okay. Don't go in lava. Don't get knocked by that. We're about to get a new ground attack. Okay. Right, out the chain. Okay. Into here. So this is just like Decima. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I think I'm supposed to be going this way. Okay, yeah. Here's the next one. Over here. So this is like the Decima encounter, but I think there's like some elements of Greer as well. Oh, I got despawned at the worst time. I was almost didn't do my laps. Okay. I don't like the timer for remounting on the Warclaw. There we go. Okay. And then into there. Now attack her now that she's vulnerable. Okay, let's try to get a lot of DPS on it. She's taunting about harvesting. And so this is just a burn phase right here. She's not doing anything. Try to get as much DPS as possible, because I think she's a little bit more vulnerable. I think her health is going down faster. Maybe it's just because I'm not avoiding everything. Okay, this seems really long. Is she still supposed to be doing this? Maybe it's bugged. Or maybe this is intended. Maybe I'm just crazy at DPS. Something at 33? Something at 30? Something at 30. Doom my fate amusing. Okay, that's right here, so get out of that. This is definitely a much longer fight than the other two, so probably the hardest achievement to knock it down on, since it's an identical achievement for all three bosses to knock it down while fighting. Okay, now that her power is dampened, it's DPS again. She's down to 30%, so we got her to through the first 30% from the first dampening phase. So I guess we'll see what happens now. We have chains again, like 1%. So honestly, I have no idea if Greer or Decima is dead, because it seems like we might see them again in the future if we go to like a Realm of Torment map. Should be very interesting. Let's see what happens as we fight Urna. She might kick us out, or leave, or maybe join Greer and Decima. 13%. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I like the fire and water, like elements. Okay. Last 5%. Let's come over here. Oh, that one is still there. Oh, this one's gone now. But that one is still there. Okay. The door of Kamali? Is that what she means? Hello, Doctor.
The door we came through sits open. What does that mean?
I knew there had to be a catch.
We'll figure that out. But for now, she's dead. All three of them are.
All three of them
I'll
are
collect the
dead?
others and return them to the village. Their wounds need tending.
I'll meet you there. I want to linger behind a moment. Inspect her to make sure she is truly dead. Breathes deeply. What did you want from us? From Tyria? Head back to Harveston. Okay, this might actually be crazy. Okay, so we got Lynch and Janthir Center, the story with the Titans, and then we came up here to Mount Balrior. But she says the door we came through sits open, which if I double check really quickly for my Guild Wars 1 lore, we have the door of Kamali, which yes is indeed a portal to the realm of torment. And they, wow, okay, so much was just revealed in this one mission. Okay, so we see the Titans we know are from the Foundry of Failed Creations, which is in the Realm of Torment. Since then, the Realm of Torment has been turned into like Cormyr's realm or whatever, with like the library, which we went to in Path of Fire. But we know Cormyr has like gone quiet or whatever. So maybe something has happened to that area, or maybe there's like a separate area that's like still kind of Abaddon-y. But this is kind of like something we speculated about, is that the door being opened. So I guess we have confirmation that the door of Kamali is indeed open, which the Door of Kamali is located on the Fire Island chain, all the way down here. So I guess if I'm to speculate what the next two maps are going to be, I'm going to guess we're going to have a map here that's related to the Door of Kamali, and then we're going to have a map entrance in this map that's going to take us to the fourth map in the Foundry of Failed Creations, or the Realm of Torment. So I think we're going to go back to Abaddon's realm, or Cormier's realm, or however it works, which is very interesting. And then we get to go back to the Ring of Fire, which we have two maps here, and I've been wanting this map for a long time, so that's kind of exciting if you do get that map. But then I want to come here and here and here and here and explore all these areas. But oh, that's so interesting. The Door of Kamali. Which I guess we don't have 100% verification that that's what's going on. Regroup with your allies in Harvest Den. So let's go back to Harvest Den. And let's see if there's any more stuff that's going to be revealed. I think the interesting thing is with the release of the expansion, we have these three characters of Greer, Decima, and Ura. And now it seems like we've killed them. But it seems like the door's open, so maybe these three were like scouts, and the rest of the expansion is going to be about like a ton more titans that are going to be like trying to come through the Door of Kamali, and we have to push them back through the door, go into the Realm of Torment, or Domain of Torment, or whatever, and like seal it from the inside or whatever. Balrior Peak, enter instance. But that's very interesting. I'm very interested to see where this goes. But if we do get a map here, that's going to be fun. Because then we'll have 3 maps in the Ring of Fire. And since they're going for smaller maps, like this stuff seems like a smaller map, kind of like the size of Lake Doric. Something that size like Ember Bay. Draconic Mons is huge, even though it's like horizontally not that big, but vertically it's just a lot of stuff. But then a map in Domain of Torment, they could do whatever they want. Because it's a god realm.
Welcome to the
Night of Quiet Breath.
Feast before the battle.
Take a nap after. My kind of party.
Come on. Everyone's resting.
Check in with Kaith and Malice. Oh, that's so interesting.
That was one heck of a fight.
One heck of a fight.
Exhilarating, though. Not quite the same as fighting an Elder Dragon, but a battle worthy of some fable.
Thank you both for all of this. Excellent backup you were.
Oh yes, that was all you, Cup.
You're very welcome.
Anytime, kid.
Ozzy side with Sorrow and the blue guy. Might want to make our way in before.
Oh no, Malice and I will wait out here and keep guard.
Mm-hmm.
How caring you are. Come on, Pokey. Better get in there before they start hitting each other.
After this, I'm starting torpor early.
Let's meet with the others.
Wayfinder, never has your arrival been so gladly received. Thank you for allowing us in your home, Claw of the Lowland Coden. The threat has passed. Now, we must heal. I agree. And on the topic of healing, Waiting Sorrow has more to tell you. More?
Hey, my cerulean guest. We already know she's a wizard, or whatever you want to call all that.
But she's the voice.
There's more to say. There's a version of this story that would take me years to explain, but I owe this to you both. Thousands of years ago, long before Or's prime, I was born of whispers. Visions and images. I was destined to become a voice of Coda, the youngest the Coden of that era had seen. My Claw, he was kind, fierce. He sat with me many a night as I acclimated to my role. We bonded, but the dragon storm raged outside our dens, and as the storm picked up, Coda's voice turned angry. My reality changed. I started losing myself. I couldn't trust the visions. They lied to me. I'm not certain it was Coda that I heard. I hated having a destiny, and I felt like a threat. So, I left.
I know this story. Sorrow came to me, and I helped her sever her tie to the mists. Coda's voice no longer burdened her.
You are the missing voice of our ancestors.
I am. And I have regretted leaving my people every day since. That's why I came here.
My people are not a balm for your wounds.
That's never how I meant it to be. I am sorry, Alder.
Air is what I need.
An understandable reaction. I can't remember if we knew that for sure, but I was like very, very confident Waiting Sorrow was the missing voice of legend. Hello, Pokey.
I'll go to him. Has a habit of retreating into himself, he does. Sorrow, you are not the monster you fear.
Speak to Iskarin.
They needed to know. You did what was necessary.
Now they do.
Wayfinder, back at the Wizard's Tower when you first returned Sorrow home, you may have noticed an air of tension and the mention of Mabon.
Right, I was wondering about that.
It seems that our friend kept a few secrets under lock and key.
200 years ago, Mabon
Bavanissos.
Bavanissos right after the Titans licked it clean. After the Mersat had been killed, Mabon told me he went to hide a mist gate that they kept in the gut of the
Oh.
city. He placed a ward over the island.
So we're now going to the Fire Island chain.
But when he died, that ward fell. All of
Oh.
Bavanissos once again exposed to the world.
I was with the Lowlanders when it happened. Even they felt their fur stand up.
Or I mentioned the door being open. Do you think we're going to Bavanissos?
From the very gate that Mabon sought to hide. But even I don't know how it opened again.
That's hype. If it's still open, then we need to find it and do whatever we can to shut it.
I agree, Wayfinder. Before any more Titans are forged.
More Titans. Who are forging the Titans? Bavanissos is the worst of Janthir. Maybe one of the worst waypoints in Tyrion's history.
One of the worst waypoints in Tyrion's
It's
history.
gonna be a top 10 waypoints in Gunners 2.
The situation must be contained.
I guess we're headed to Bavanissos then.
I will inform the Alliance.
That's hype. Oh, that's cool. Balrior Peak complete. Get our mastery point. So I've gotten 4 mastery points from doing the story and the Convergence. Got new code in wooden code and heavy boots. Yeah, that's cool looking. Fits into some stuff. Okay, that is so hype. So I guess we are going to Bavanissos. So I'm guessing the next map is going to be Bavanissos. And then there's going to be a portal that's going to take us to, like, the Realm of Torment or whatever. That's going to be interesting. But I'm excited to explore the ancient ruins of Mersat society. What was once like Golden Spires or whatever. But that's the story and that's the Convergence for this release, which were the 2 main things I wanted to do. But I also checked the new astral, what was it called? Mistvot. But 2 more things I want to do really quickly. So I want to come look at the raid specifically. I just want to go into the instance and see what it looks like and see how much we can explore. I'm obviously not going to be doing the raid where it looks like some people are. Raids coming to here. Wing 8 to be experienced with raid strikes, looking for quick hurled. Yeah, I'm not sure how interested I am in actually doing the raid, but we'll see what I do one day. I've killed every other raid boss in the game, but I have not killed every strike boss, so starting with I get into dragons, I kind of slowed down a bit. But I did a lot of raiding in Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire. I guess I did a lot of raiding at the start of Into Dragons. But let's make a squad, create squad, raid mode. I guess let's get my special achievement. I'll have to do the meta again. Everyone's here hanging out of the raid. Let's enter the raid portal. Mount Balrior. Wish I really do love this environment. And it's smart that they made this place for Convergence, a raid, and a story mission. Okay. So we cannot explore Auburn right now. It looks like I'm missing 3 points of interest. Oh, this is one of the, what's it called? And then this is just down the mountain from this one. Not sure about that one. I'll have to get them at some point. Not that it really matters. Okay, going to scout ahead. Let's find Glenna. Isn't going to scout ahead like a common thing we say in raids? At like the start of like Spirit Veil or whatever. Glenna's yelling for help. She's gonna bite back. Glenna, I'm coming.
Excellent timing, Commander.
I see Lodo has changed. Oh, they're all coming for me. Clint's a camp of Titan Spawn, and they're all elites and champions, so I'm going to leave. But that's cool. It's just cool to see another wing introduced. I guess people can't make Wing 8 wait jokes anymore. Waiting for wait. Okay, let's come to the aerodrome because I want to see the entrance to the raid from here. Yeah, seems like we might be going to Bavanisos next. As in, we were definitely going there for our next map in 3 months, which I'm very excited for. Here's the new entrance. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And the Titan Hunter. That's definitely cool. We're right above the underworld. I wonder if we're going to get... Oh... We're getting an update 3. We're getting a new fractal, right? Fractal with challenge mode coming. I'm not sure if they've said what it is, so I might just be saying random things. But I was just about to say earlier, it would be really cool if you did go to the Roman Torment, if you got like a raid in the Roman Torment, because it was like a higher level area in the original Guild Wars, and it would be cool to have something like that in Guild Wars 2. But you know what I think? I think the Fractal is going to be Roman Torment, and you know what I think it might be? If you go back to Living World Season 1, there was the election between Ellen Keel and Evan Nashblade, where if Ellen Keel won, we would get the Thom and Nova Fractal. And that's what we got. But if Evan Nashblade won the election for our Captain's Council, we were going to get a Fractal about Abaddon in Ore ascending to like godhood or whatever. Or something along those lines. So there might have been part of that Fractal that exists in the Roman Torment. So now I wonder if we're having a story related to like Abaddon and the Titans and the Roman Torment, I wonder if we're going to get that Fractal, or like a version of that Fractal kind of, and they're finally going to add it to the game like 10 years later. That'll be really cool. But playing through the story, it was a fun story. I really like this story actually, and I think it's like a great like first update to Janthir Wilds. And even though it didn't have open world content, I think Mount Balrior is super cool, beautiful looking, and I think the story is fun. Playing through the Convergence is fun. Decima is fun. It was definitely like confusing, but that's like any piece of content when you're engaging with it for the first time, because you have to learn it and nobody knows what to do, so nobody can teach you. But it was definitely very, very fun, and I liked it a lot. I'm interested to see the challenge mode for the Convergence, and maybe I'll do some messing around with the raid or something in the future, but I'm excited for the next update, I guess. But I will also be doing more stuff in this update in the future, of course. Where if I come into Story Journal Godspawn, I still have quite a few things left to do there. And then we have the new Legendary Spear that I should work on, and we have the Convergences. And then I guess we have the new raid of Mount Balrior, Titan's Lair. Help 10 players to defeat Decima for the first time. That's interesting. That's cool. That's like a new type of achievement. Oh, defeat all the bosses without dying. The Eternal Mount Balrior. That's cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream good here, where I really enjoyed this update, and I hope y'all enjoyed watching, and I hope y'all are taking good care of yourselves. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good rest of your day.